Hello, my friends. My name is Scott, and I'm on a path, a mission from God to free myself from the enslavement of government. And I'm going to do so legally using the pen is mightier than the sword. And I'm going to disclose everything, fully transparency to you of all my communication. I've got some wins already, so check out the next videos. This is just an introduction of the concepts. Let's get into it. So, I am a very, 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 very novice student of law. None of this is legal advice. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. But I think I've got a good grasp of the situation, which comes down to establishing who we are. Who am I? Well, my belief is that I am a celestial being and I am an angel in this body that was born, by like a miracle on this beautiful planet that's a living organism of its own. Otherwise, I don't trespass on other people and I don't want other people to trespass on me. And I just want to be able to go wherever I want and enjoy and respect other life forms, like I said, and live a good life, a happy life. So there's no problem, and there's only problem when somebody comes and takes stuff from me without any agreement, and that's where we get into this problem here with the government and corporations. So the government of Canada is a corporation. Let me just switch over to this document here. Its number, you can find it on Dun and Bradstreet. Uh, Government of Canada has a DUNS number, registration number 241015486. That's fine. So what's interesting as well too, though, is once you look there, you can find the province of Ontario is also a corporation, and the city of Ottawa that I live in is also a corporation, and so is Walmart and McDonald's, and so are the utility companies are also corporations, and all these corporations are kind of daughter corporations of the government of Canada. And interesting also, the court systems are all corporations as well, also under the government of Canada. So the thing is, when you're inside a corporation, if you're an employee or a daughter company of that corporation, you have to follow its rules, right? So at the top here, we've got Government of Canada Corporation. They have a whole bunch of rules. So everything in under them have to follow those rules, right? If you're an employee of a company, you have to follow the rules. That's great. But just to circle back, right? I'm a celestial being born on this planet under God, and I have inherent rights to enjoy this here. And then here's this company that comes along and assumes authority and regulation over my actions and behaviors. And so the question is like, how do they do that? Well, first of all, like the government is has a role, and it's actually a good thing. So for me, living in this country, I need certain things that only the government can provide me. And so protection, so let's say it's good if I register my property with them, because if somebody comes and claims that property to themselves under force or threat, well, I need something to back me up to establish that and kick those guys out of there because it's mine, right? So registration isn't necessarily a bad thing, and governments aren't necessarily a bad thing. I need them to provide, the structure for healthcare and all these things. Okay, so the way I am established then inside the corporation is via becoming a person. So if you look up a person includes in the Interpretation Act of Canada includes a corporation. It doesn't include anything else. It only includes corporations. So if I'm a person, it means I'm a corporation. And of course, that's established via the birth certificate when you register the live birth through the live birth registration. You're then, a public estate is set up somehow in the government, and you are declared a person, and therefore you're now, or at least your name is now inside the corporation, and thereby you have to follow all these rules. So what is the problem with having this government? And so I've got a short list here. The first thing that I think is the most critical problem with the government, first of all, is that you have no choice but to comply with any taxes and things, whether you like it or not. The way you change laws and things according to them is through your representative. Well, if you look at the oaths of all those representatives and anyone that works for the government and public servants, none of their oaths are any promise to the people to represent the people for our benefit. So that's been completely erased. So this corporation that rules over us and governs us doesn't actually work for us. The moral of the story, I'm an angel, you're an angel, they're a corporation, they've included us, so we have to follow their rules. Did we consent to that? Not sure. We'll get into that in another video. Next video, I'm going to show you the contractual negotiation that I have with the province of Ontario for several speeding tickets that have magically gone away, automated speeding tickets. And I hope the channel was fun for you. I hope the video was fun for you, and follow the channel to get into more stuff on my path to freedom. Scott, free Canada. Thanks.
But they'll never take our freedom!